Smooth Jazz 106.9 WTCB. Actually, this is a real fishing on Road Trip Adventure on the PlayStation 4. Smooth Jazz. Kind of want to chill out to this. This is a game that I actually purchased from GameStop. Hey, I'm willing to try anything for $5. Remember back in the old days, you would go to a video store and rent one of these really weird video games you knew nothing about. Maybe you wouldn't rent this. This is a visual novel about fishing. With actual fishing. Well, I guess it's either like Seaman or Sega Bass Fishing with a tiny bit of the other real fishing games I know nothing about. Breath of Fire, I guess, had a bit of this. Nier, I think, had a bit of that. You know how it is. We'll go to sleep. Actually, before we go to sleep. Yeah, there are more options available for me. That's weird. This music is really loud, by the way. I had to crank it down all the way, just for the record. I don't think I can craft anymore. Yeah, I can't craft any more crap. Or actually, I can craft this cicada lure. I'm not going to do it yet because we're not in a location where I can get better fish. We have a special quest. We need to catch a bluegill. So I'll show you that in a second. Blue Johnny Gill. Blue Jill. Bluegill. 25 centimeters or greater. See, I told you, it's a visual novel. You got an anime in my fishing game. How dare you? Yeah. You can also hold down the X button to proceed more quickly through the visual novel stuff. Unfortunately, there's no auto skip button. There's no skip cutscene button. So, fair warning. I don't know what anime this would have been based. It's not based on an anime, but I'm pretty sure there was an anime about camping. I know there was an anime about camping that came out a couple of years ago. And there might have been several about fishing. Anime has this nasty habit of making stories about everything. Imagine animation can be used to tell any story you want. Even fishing stories. Options. I don't have any options there. Okay. Fishing map. We actually started the game here. And I ended up catching that char. I wasn't recording commentary at that time. The mission here is to collect this bluegill here inside the lake. So this is not the River Runs Through It video. This is the... I don't know what you call it. Can't think of a horror movie. Well, River Runs Through It wasn't a horror movie. It was a Robert Redford movie. So this is Lake Placid, huh? Okay, first things first. I didn't mean to do that. Gosh darn it. Okay, here we go. Abilities are special skills that each of your characters can learn. I pressed the options button on the side. You can unlock abilities by using ability points. When your characters level up, they'll gain ability points. Use these ability points to make your characters special. So we have there's a skill tree in this game. So it's an actual video game. Let's see. I don't think I have the right gear. Okay. I need the paddle tail grub because what I'm trying to catch are these bluegill right here. I need a 25 centimeter bluegill. Bluegill, sorry. Let's see. Use left and right on the D-pad. I'm just using the basic rods and reels because unfortunately we can't really upgrade this very much. Fair warning. Yeah, so for the kind of fish we want, we need the right grub. L1 and R1 to switch between character abilities. Let's see. Well, in this case, we have a dude here called Neil. He crafts all of our materials. If we make him a recycle master, he can collect more materials while we're dragging the bottom of the lake. In this case, there's a bunch of crap, you know, like wood, plastic, and he can craft new materials out of it. Let's see. I don't think we need to worry about anyone else. Alice makes the food. We aren't going to make corn on the cob yet because I don't think we really need it. She makes the food that Sean needs because Sean does all the work. He catches all the fish. The idea is that Neil actually crafts the lures and crafts better gear, crafts better, fishing lures and fishing lines, better rods and reels. And of course, Alice makes the food that keeps the stamina of Sean up so he can fight the fish. Right to the finish. Okay, let's do this. R1 or R2. Hold the button down to cast the lure. You can also use left around the left stick. You can also move the left stick around to kind of weave to the left and right. I don't know if moving to the left and right means anything until you actually grab a fish, but you can see the lines kind of dragging the bottom of the ocean here, dragging the bottom of the lake. L1, excuse me, R1 is for a slow reel. R2 is for a quick reel. So if you need to pull in the line very quickly, you press R2. Otherwise, you just press R1, which is what I'm doing, because the game's implying if you press R1, that's how you attract the fish. Eventually, when the line gets close to this, these lily pads, at that point, that's when the fish seem to start showing up. We'll see how it goes. Top right-hand corner of the screen is the clock. The bottom of the screen is my stamina meter, which goes down as I start pulling on the line. Whoop, here we go. Press L2 or R2. As soon as that circle starts to expand into the blue area, we're gonna press R2 to pull in the line. But if the line turns red, we don't want to pull too hard. We don't want to drip too hard, as they say. So if the line turns red, kind of lay back a little bit. Whoops. Okay, the line's turning green, so we need to pull on the fish. And I'm also managing my stamina meter here. Oop, don't want to break the line. Let's keep the tension up. When the line's green, we're going to have to pull on the line. We don't want it to break. Oop, did it get away? No, it didn't get away. Let's keep the tension up. Got it. Almost ran out of stamina there. You saw the meter on the bottom of the screen. I was in the red. I did all right. Take the picture of the fish, and it's too small. Smallest fish yet. I got a 24 centimeter fish when I wasn't recording commentary. Neil will also collect different kinds of material when he cleans the various fishing areas. I think every time I pull in the reel, I end up getting a bunch of crap. So he'll clean off my line and grab whatever crap I picked up. You'll need this material if you want to craft tackle. Which in this case means, you know, the rods and reels. That's all I know about fishing. So I grabbed some more stuff, yay. R1 to release the line. See if we can get a bigger fish. So you saw what was going on there a tiny bit. I'm pressing R1 to kind of slowly pull in the line. And then when that circle shows up, it'll expand. You have to press the R2 button when that circle expands. So when both circles are close together, you press R2 to time it. And when you press the button with the right timing, you're more likely to weaken the fish. Whoop, here we go. I'm going to press R2 now. See? I can press the X button to take an energy drink if I need the stamina. Oh, don't break the line. R2. R2. Excuse me, R1. R1. Yep, gonna break the line. Let's move a bit over to the. I'm gonna move closer to the fish so that the line doesn't break completely. There we go. I need to keep the tension high when the line's green. Press X for a little bit more stamina, just in case. You don't break it. Don't break it. X. Got him. I held down R2 to reel in the fish a lot more quickly. Press X to take picture, and that's what I needed. So I completed the quest. Let's get one more fish while we're here. See, we're doing all right. This is way better than I did the first time I played. Kind of wanted to get in some practice casts, if you will. Talking about practice casts. So yeah, I'm just dragging the line a little bit. See if any fish bite. Going down. Whoop, there we go. I pressed R1 once, and I got a bite. Not complaining. Keep the tension up. Careful. R2. Nope. R1. R1. I left on the line a little bit so I get some of my stamina back. See? So I get some of my stamina back on the bottom of the screen there if I don't press any buttons. R2. R1. R1. R2. Fish turns aggressive. The water around it will splash high. Starts to get aggressive. Raise your rod up. That's a new wrinkle I wasn't expecting. So that's the right. So now the game tells me how to use the right stick, like that. R1. At times, when you are reeling in, you really want to jump out of the water, and the button prompts will appear on the screen. Huh? QTEs. If you're successful, the fish will stop fighting for a bit. The time of the fish stops will depend on I'm the angler. I'm Sean. However, if you fail to press correctly, the movement of the fish will increase. So, yeah, QTEs. Square. X. Was that good timing? I can't tell. Was that supposed to wait? Or was I supposed to just press it quickly? Maybe that's what's going on. I got him. R2. Finish the job. Okay. So again, I'm pressing R1 until I need a little bit more tension on the line, or if I want to pull the fish closer to me. So we have time for one more cast, it looks like. I'm doing alright. Got a bunch of this. Nah. Nah, we're fine. Yeah, I don't have any more points yet. So we'll get some more points when we're out. Time moves pretty quickly, so we got about 20 more seconds to catch another fish, which you probably won't catch. Whoop, got one. Wow, look at that. Whoops, that was not good. That was not good. I pressed it too soon. Careful. Hold the line up. There you go. Had to press down on the right stick to hold the line up. Up. R2. R1. Got it. So I had to hold down on the right stick to pull that line up. Take a picture, and it's 3 o'clock, and it's time to head in. We got a bunch of fish today. They were really biting. It's good when you actually pay attention to your bait. I wasn't doing that the first time I played. So I got a tiny one. I got a mammoth, which is my quest target. The idea was to catch just one 25-centimeter fish. I did all right. I can't do the conversions. I don't know how long that is in inches. Might be 10 inches, I guess. 2.5 centimeters. And no, it's 1.6 centimeters an inch, so whatever. Anyway, no escaped fish, though. Not complaining about that. Holla. Brook trout there. I just want you to get one that's bigger than 30 centimeters. For lure, I recommend using either crankbait or cicada lure. Crankbait. Yeah. It's not what you meant, is it, Japan? Crankbait. Anywho. Let's see. Bluegill. Hooked on phonics. Bluegill. Take that money. You buy materials and ingredients for Neil's crafting and Alex's cooking at the shop. You can only buy cooking ingredients at the shop, so don't forget. Okay, fine. So I'm gonna if I drag the line, I end up getting stuff like this: string, rubber, lumber, metal, and most importantly, plastic. Take care of your rivers and streams, kids. Let's get a little bit of meat. I don't think I need any meat though. Fish, bunch of vegetables, rice, bread. So that's gonna be what I need to make the. That's what I need. That's what Alice needs to make the dishes I need to get my stamina up. So she can make snacks for me that I can chomp on while I'm fighting fish. That kind of thing. I did that a couple of times because my meter was getting kind of low. Okay, we'll leave the shop. So there'll probably be another cutscene here. Well, eventually. So what are we crafting here? We can make a better rod, but it's not much better at casting, though. I don't see the point of that. So I need rod craft. Reel. To make a slightly more durable reel. Yeah, I don't know, man. Doesn't seem terribly useful yet. Okay, I want to collect a trout, but I don't have enough bait. They want me to collect a rainbow trout, and it requires materials I don't have yet. Okay, so I need crankbait. So I need to buy that stuff. So I need to buy plastic and... Okay, that's what's going on. Alright, we'll worry about that later. So I guess in the meantime, we can just practice. Okay, we're out. dinner. Increases my stamina for the next day. Snacks are items you can use to recover strong stamina when you're fighting a fish, yeah. Use snack to pressing the X button. In a battle with a tough fish, use a snack to recover some stamina. You know, a Gatorade. I need an S energy drink. So this is free. This box lunch doesn't require any ingredients. So if she cooks food, she'll wind up increasing her experience. Okay, let me check on something. Can I go back to the shop with the square button? Yeah, shop's still open, I hope. So I need one more plastic. And I think we'll buy that for now. I think I need one more. I think I need one more item. I forgot which one. So you can't see what is in your inventory from here, can you? No, you can't see what's in your inventory from here. Options. Craft. Crankbait. I need one more plastic. That was the catch. Fine. Square. Let's buy one more of these. I didn't find enough, and I was dragging the lake. Reset the triangle button. There we go. I have to wait till the buy sign is blue. I keep forgetting that. I'll learn eventually. Okay, let me buy my stuff here. Craft. Need that crankbait. Yeah, you do that. Eelgrass Tyson. Let's sleep. We'll level up the characters in a moment. What, are we getting wallpaper on our smartphones here while we're fishing? So, I mean, let's assume they have a cellular connection out here. Maybe they do. Got one or two bars, I guess. I mean, personally, if I had to bring my cell phone on this trip, I would bring a couple of lithium batteries to recharge it. But I would just listen to MP3s. Actually, I'd probably just bring MP3s and a bunch of rechargeable batteries. An MP3 player and some rechargeable batteries. That might be good enough. Actually, I'm very curious if I could, like, get a crank. Actually, I think I have a crank radio that I could use to recharge batteries. It's probably not that much. It's probably not that much of a charge, to be honest with you. I'll test it out on my cell phone a bit later. I bought that thing, like, 7 years ago, and I've never used it. I mean, it's not like you could charge a laptop with it, but I'm sure you could put you could probably put a tiny bit of juice into your battery, I suppose. Part of me is just kind of fascinated about the idea that I can crank out battery power. It's probably not even that good. Yeah, you guys are really good friends. Anyway. Might be a Jules and Jim situation going on. Okay, so Bluegill. So let's see. He caught 4 fish. That increased Sean's experience. Neil collected a bunch of materials and made some crankbaits. That increased his experience. Alice made a box lunch. Yay, that increased her experience. Okay, so I guess that seems to be the secret here. So we'll go back. So I guess we'll go back, collect some more traditional fish. Can I get an Amigo salmon out of this? Yeah, we're going upstream. Hopefully we don't lose any time doing that. Yeah, I don't know if we're losing any... Well, I guess we did lose time. Okay. Too late. Let me get my lure. Yeah, there we go. What am I collecting here? Char. Okay. So the only thing I can collect here are char, which is fine for now. Yeah, so insert all your Gundam references here, kids. As soon as the fish fighting starts. Yeah, let's see. Special time for 2 seconds. Yeah, whatever. Chance of fighting a big fish. Increased by 3%. Time probably increased by 2. Max increased by, yeah, I guess I'll do that. That makes the most sense. That increased it by 120. Okay. We have our red worm. Yeah, we want to drag more items from the bottom. We want to collect even more material. That will definitely be useful for better bait. Or at least for more bait. Yeah, let's just worry about collecting materials for now. There we go. R1. So we'll press on R1 a tiny bit every now and then. Kind of tap on it, see if we grab anything. I don't know if we're going to find anything here in this river. We might find some ingredients here, I'm not sure. Some of the crafting ingredients. R1. R1. Well, I think we got something. I can't tell if we got something. Oh, I probably need to put the line up. Was it hold down, was it the right stick? Yeah, right stick. Y'all know if this does anything. Yeah. So how about those Lakers, huh? Probably doesn't do anything. Probably don't even need to do this. I'm just messing around. Pretty sure this is in Far Cry 3. Or Far Cry 5. Far Cry 5. Let me see if I can erase my rod before I start casting it. Wait, do I have the right lure? Let me check. Yeah, it's right here. I got char right here. Okay. Okay, I can't raise my rod. So I can't use the right stick before I cast. At least I can't do it while I cast. Whoops. Okay, I got some more materials there. It might be worth it just for that. Okay, so the right stick doesn't do anything before you cast. Yeah, I can't cast it any further than this because my line isn't long enough. So I guess I need to upgrade my cast, right? To throw it out further to the other side of the river. Because you can see the ripples in the water, so there are some fish out there that I can't grab. Yep, got one. R2. Okay, let's do it. R1. 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 R2. Hold the line up by holding down the right stick. X. R2. No, not too hard. R1. R2. X. R2. Well, that's a good fish. That's a height fish. R1. It's going to be R2, R2, R2. Triangle. Square. R2. R2. R1. R2. There we go. Got it. That's what I get. Dag, son. The big old char. Char's counterattack was not enough, my friends. Someone tell Quest. Okay, let's see. Yeah. Speaking of top 10 anime betrayals, how you like the way that Gundam film did Quest? I mean, literally, the reason her character existed was to be sort of a spoiled brat who would get smacked and then turn traitor. So yeah, that wasn't a particularly thrilling Gundam character. Okay, here we go. I'm not getting any more crap from the bottom of the river. That's messed up. Putting the line up or down doesn't mean anything, I guess. And raising and looking around before I cast doesn't seem to make a difference either. I might not even need to go left and right. Whoops. I probably don't even need to go left and right. I just want to see if anyone grabs on my lure. Hold up. R2, nope. R1. Nope. R2. R1. R2. Yeah, that line's green. I have to hold down R2 to keep the tension up. R2. Got it. So I'm holding up the line because that fish is kind of aggressive, but if I hold down, if the line turns green, I have to press R2 to keep the tension high, otherwise the fish wiggles off the line. Seems to be a way it works in this game. We got time for one more. Let's just see if I can drag anything off the bottom. Because I lucked out last time because I got a fish. I want to say time stops if you grab a fish. Here, we're running out of time here. R2, I didn't get anything. Okay, we're running out of time here. Yet the clock stopped. Let's just see if I grab anything. Yeah, I got something. Okay. So the idea is if I cast at 2:59 p.m., the clock will stop at 3 o'clock until I grab whatever, whether it's a fish or trash, I guess. That seems to be the secret, is cast at 2:59 so that time will stop. You have time to get one more fish. So if your line is out at 3 p.m., the clock will stop. That's kind of I guess that's my pro tip, I guess. My game pro tip. I'll be doing Wirecutter articles pretty soon. What did you catch today? Did you get some fish? Yeah, I'm buying food, right? Well, maybe I'll buy some more vegetables. Why not? They're cheap. I got too many vegetables. But all of this will do for now. I'll go next batch of rice. There's no spoilage system in this game, is there? This isn't like Dragon's Dogma, right? And does Monster Hunter have spoilage? I forget. Inventory. Okay, yeah. We'll do some other stuff. Crankbait. We're gonna go somewhere else anyway. Okay, I guess we'll do one more fishing expedition during this video. That's right, yeah, we're gonna have her make something else. We'll make corn on the cob now. Cook using less ingredients. I think a good idea. Don't have enough points for that though. We'll make Super energy drink. Super energy drink. The dinner you make is different from the the snacks. The snacks are for when you're actually fishing. The dinner is for at the end of the day when you're done fishing. Fried egg toast. Egg, Rodcraft. We'll worry about that later once I level up. Yamago salmon is also here. Yes, here. I already did the crankbait. So let's brook trout and char. That's the cicada lure. Is it better than what I already have? Well, anyway. Small lure for the Yamago salmon. I think this will work on the this current fishing location, I want to say. Okay, dinner. Strong stamina increases by 8% the next day. I think she has a different hat or a hoodie every day, which I think is kind of amusing. Gotta mix it up, I suppose. Yeah, I can't make any more. Lures. Guess I can make a better reel, but there's no reason for me to do that yet. Inventory. So we can't level anyone up yet until we sleep. Yeah, so we'll get some sleep and we'll be able to drag some more material out of the bottom. So I caught a bunch of fish. I gained a tiny bit of experience. Neil caught a bunch of material. And he made a small red lure, so he increased his experience really quickly. Alice made corn on the cob. That gives her some experience. She got an extra experience point, so I guess she'll be able to level up a bit. Let me save my game before I level up. Save here. Yep. By the way, Natsume distributed this game, the Harvest Moon people. The Ninja Warriors, again, HP. Whoops. Back. Actually, let me check on something. Yeah. I'm not going to go there. I'm just going to see what's here. Char and Amigo salmon are here. Largemouth bass is here. Brook trout, 30 centimeters or more, are here. Okay. But no largemouth bass. Huh? Don't worry about that later. Okay, so we'll sample them all. Gotta catch them all. Let's see. Lure bait. We don't have enough. We'll have to buy some more materials, obviously. Inventory. Tackle and ability. Okay, so in the inventory screen, you can level up your characters. Can't do that yet. Switch characters. She can make fried egg toast. Using less ingredients sounds great. We'll have to save up for that, though. Super energy drinks. So I guess we'll save up so she can cook using less ingredients. Not there. There we go. Meal. So we can that. We didn't level up. That was the problem. We didn't level up. Craft 2 items a day. That sounds good. So that's what the one more means. That determines how many things you can make in a certain day. So at this point, we're just crafting more lure, I suppose. That crankbait. And what are we crafting? We don't need that. So we'll make that later, I guess. Snacks. So I guess he might as well, you know, crank something out every day if we want him to level up, I suppose. So all this other stuff is for dinner. If I can make snacks using rice and bread, energy drinks. I'll grab that. Okay. So where are we going? Down here. We want that rainbow trout. So make sure I got the right lure. Gotta press the options button right here. Options. Lure. Yeah, crankbait. I guess the title of this video is Researching Anime with Crankbait. How are we gonna do this? I want us to see what we grab. See, here's your river runs through it reference, kids. This does look very nice. I mean, low polygon models. 60 frames a second, though. Okay, I could have swore it was tugging on that line. Pretty sure it picked up some trash there for a second. Set it up here. Oh, got something. R2. Okay, R1. Pull up the line. R2. R1. R2. Got it. Triangle. X. Got him. R2. R1. R2. R2. Okay. The line was green, so I had to press R2. R2. R1. So every time the line turns red, I have to stop. R1. R2. R1. R2. R1. R2. 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 R1. R2. Fight to the finish, like I said. R1. This guy's really fighting. R2. R1. R1. Got him. Like I said, a little bit of patience is required. Look at that. Did I need 80 centimeters? I don't remember. What was the quest? I don't remember our objective. Yeah, well, let's keep grabbing. Well, I need rainbow trout. That's the problem. I need rainbow trout. Okay, anyway. R1. I need rainbow trout, not brook trout. We're going to be that picky about it. Rainbow trout was a thing back in the 70s, wasn't it? Well, R1, R2. Just see if I want to see if the line gets stuck anywhere. Nah, not the way it works. If we move, I don't think we can move that much to the left or right. Yeah, we can't move that much here. Okay, now we can. So it's like an arena. Thought I was dragging the line there for a second. Oh well. See what we find. Got it. R2. Careful, careful. Pull the line up. R2. I can't see the line sometimes. So I want to keep my reel. I don't want my reel to obscure the line color. So basically, I don't want my cast. I don't want my rod here to obscure the color of the line here. R1. R2. R1. R2. R1. R1. R2. I had to wait till my meter was down. R1. Not yet. R2. R1. R2. Got him. Yeah, weakened him a bit. It's not a rainbow trout, is it? Nah, it's just a regular brook trout. What am I doing wrong? I'm collecting a lot of fish here, but I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I'm not gonna complain. I mean, I'm collecting fish. It's that eventually I'll get a rainbow trout, right? Eventually, I guess we'll end up in the river. I guess we'll end up in a bay later on. R2. Okay, let's do this. R2. R1. R1. R2. So you gotta move the thing around to make sure the rod isn't obscuring your vision. R1. R2. Let's give myself some stamina back. R2. R1. Circle. Square. I'm good. R2. R1. R2. R1. R2. R1. R2. Okay. So yeah, this is getting weaker. So the idea is to pull the line closer to you eventually. Another brook trout. I'm supposed to be collecting a rainbow trout, right? I have time for at least 2 more casts. Go back in. Okay, one more cast. Okay, one more cast. Cast out. Perfect. 3 o'clock. So now I'll just stay here and see if a fish picks it up. It's just going to wiggle it around a bit. I'm not going to pull it up. Like, I'm not going to hold R1 or L1. Just curious by grabbing. This is the end of the day. I just want to see if I get a fish. See over there in the top right hand corner of the screen, the clock just stops. It's amazing. Just dragging the line. Just dragging the line. No rush whatsoever. Yeah, this game seems like whatever. Like it's fine, I guess. So I got a whole stack of games I'm supposed to be working my way through, so we'll see how it goes. Nope. Okay. So the game eventually stops what you're doing. The game says, stop messing around, dude. Let's go home. So the clock stops, but it gives the fish another minute to see if they catch up. A minute in real time, basically. I think 1 minute is, 1 second in real time is 1 minute in this game's time. So you start at what, 10 o'clock, and then 5 hours, so I guess it takes 500 seconds to do whatever it is you're going to do. And I don't know if time stops while you're fighting the fish. Find out later. So I got a bunch of fish, but not the one I wanted. Yeah, fish is alright. See, she brought a lot of headwear. Yeah, we're cleaning the river while we're doing it. Oh, so I guess I did complete the mission. Metal red sea marine for lure. Thanks for sharing, Neil. Okay, fine. 300 gold. 300 G's. Okay, so we're gonna get some more rice. That's how I need rice and bread to make my energy drinks. So we'll do it that way. Yeah, I guess I can use these meat and fish later. I don't know. Let's get some more plastic. Okay, so we'll leave the shop and we'll do some crafting. We'll buy some more stuff before we go to bed. Craft. What was the mission exactly? Well, it doesn't really matter at this point. Options. We'll save here. We're still in the prologue. Been playing for longer than I expected, to be honest with you. That's okay. I can do an hour on a fishing game, right? It's an end of the day kind of game. Like, I got Baldur's Gate sitting right here if you want to really work out your brain. That game's going to be a disaster. Sean's stamina increases by 8% the next day. We need one vegetable for that. Cone on the cob, son. Cone. Cone bread. Nothing wrong with that. What am I still don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here. Well, I have to craft something, right? Brook trout and char. I guess I can make a cicada lure. Or smelt bass. I need a bunch of rubber to make these. Yeah, it takes way too much rubber. Screw that. So we'll see what else we can find. I guess I'm expecting to find more rubber at some point. Trout spinner. Need to lure craft 1. Okay. So what am I making here at the end of the day? I've already made that because I can make something else. I can make a better rod. There's always that. I guess I can just make this. I don't have to craft anything. I just want to increase my experience. Got a farm, you know it is. Yeah, it's gonna take a while to get all this rubber. I had $2,000. What happened to all that money? I guess I bought it. I guess I bought a bunch of vegetables. What's going on? Anyway, inventory. Max stamina. I can't do that yet. She can make fried egg toast. What's the point of fried egg toast if it only increases my stamina a tiny bit? That's the problem. And he will be able to craft more material. Craft with fewer materials. That sounds great. More crafting. So I need that before I can grab that. It looks like it's the last thing on this skill tree here. Okay, so that's going to be the ability I want next anyway. So how are we doing this? You should have told us you were good at cooking, Alice. You don't look like the type who knows how to cook. So you're going to be a seafood chef, huh? Okay, Gordon Ramsay. And back in high school, I was a bit overweight. Okay, so fine. If you've seen her profile, she looks perfectly fine now. So when she says overweight, she could have just been like a couple of pounds overweight. I don't know. She probably adjusted. Anyway. Let's just say if she says she's overweight, I'm not sure she was that overweight. We'll find out. I'm not going to judge. Let's see. Brook trout. So Sean hasn't leveled up yet. Neil's leveling up every day. Because he grabbed a bunch of materials and he made something. So he's leveling up pretty consistently. Alice made some energy drinks and corn on the cob, and she leveled up too. So we're definitely going to be able to level up with, what's his name? With Neil. So we're leaving Lake Placid. Now we're going to do some Jaws. High octane snacks, huh? Okay. Yeah, you're nice to have around, Alice. Man's gotta eat. Fish gotta swim. Boots need knocking. What time is... Well, that's the quest. So I guess the quest was to grab brook trout, not rainbow trout. Hey, what is this, Rhode Island down here? That's perfectly fine. Black porgy. That's kind of porgy. And a red sea bream. Okay, we'll deal with that later. Snacks. Fighting a fish to recover your stamina. So I guess I might need a super energy drink. I don't know. We'll see what happens. So we'll craft some more of those. We still drag the ocean for like materials. That sounds good. Now 4 of these might be too much. Craft. I guess we'll save that for later. That's right. How do we buy the bait? How do we make the bait we need? Give us a second. I might need to make a different kind of bait. So I can only buy ingredients here. I can't buy what I need to actually make the bait, can I? I need to level that up. Inventory. So I don't have a choice here. I have to craft. I have to use some of my experience points here. So I need to level up. Okay. I'm going to need the efficient crafting there in a second. Craft. That's brown trout. Black porch. I need a sea bream. He wants the metal red. There we go. So that's the amount of ingredients it takes now, based on what I currently have. Oh, I got a message. Okay. Okay. Let me check on something here. Yeah. Inventory. So we're going to have him make items with fewer materials. So I'll use up all of his points, but we have what we need, which is what really matters. Imagine speed running this game. Yeah, see? It takes less rubber, string, and plastic. Not terribly efficient, but it's still better than what I had. I still needed 6 metal pieces, though. Okay, so I got what I need. That's how you want to do this. Dinner. So that's vegetables. So I use the rice and bread for this stuff. Okay, that's how that works. And I use the vegetables for the dinner. Okay. Okay, so we're good. We'll see what happens. Might go well. I make no promises. Let's go down to Rhode Island. Get that red sea bream. But I need to actually put the lure on the... What do you call it? There we go. Put the lure on the bait. That's what we need. Perfect. Okay, let's go. Can't cast very far, so this might be the problem. Probably need a better... Probably need a longer line for later. Yep, just dragging the line. I guess they technically call this ocean fishing. See, R1. Nope, didn't grab anything. I was hoping to grab some trash. No luck. Yeah, we got something. We got something. I thought we got something. Yeah, we did get something. There we go. So what do I really want? I need rubber. That's what I really need. Here we go. R2. Whoops, that was too late. That's okay. R1. R1. R2. R2. R1. R2. Triangle. There we go. Get some of my stamina back. R2. R1. R1. Hold up. R1. R2. That. This one's spicy. R2. There we go. X. R2. R1. R2. This one is really spicy. R2. R1. R2. R1. Can't see the line. R2. R1. R2. Keep the line tight. R2. R1. R2. R1. R2. Got him. Line almost broke, but I got him. Red sea bream. So how many did I need? I don't remember. I wasn't paying attention. And I got some more trash. Let me get that rubber. I want that rubber. Better be a bunch more rubber out here. So are we just cleaning up every time we cast? I think that's the way it works. We clean up every time we cast and we pull in the line. I think he got... I don't know if we got anything. Nope, didn't get anything. So just the line just slowly comes back to me. But if I don't press any buttons, the line just comes back to me. Nope. Well, I got some trash. So I guess we're getting something. I'm cheering about the fact that I'm collecting trash. See what I don't know if it matters if I do L1 or R. I don't know if it matters if I do R1 or R2 at this point. If I'm just collecting trash. So I want to say holding down R1 for the slow pull. For the slow... Whoop, there we go. Makes it more likely I'm going to catch the fish. I think. R2. R1. R2. R1. R2. Might be a smaller fish. R2. R1. R2. Square. Triangle. R2. R1. R2. Whoop, wrong button. Circle. There we go. Wrong button. R1. Okay, so I think when I do that wrong, the fish gets a little bit of strength. I forget. We almost got him. We almost got him. R2. Nope. R1. R1. R2. Nope. Not there yet. R1. R2. R1. Got him. See? A little bit of patience. You don't want to spam that R1 or R2 button. You don't want to pull it in too much. That's a big one. I dig it. We have time for 2 more casts, I guess. I don't think I have to collect any more fish at this point. At this point, I kind of want trash, as weird as that sounds. I'll probably be able to catch 1 more fish. We'll see how it goes. Got something? Nope, no trash. Maybe it fell off the line. Oh well. There we go. R2. Yeah. R1. R2. R1. R2. That's a really tight line. R2. R1. Circle. R2. So I get all my stamina back, I guess, when I do that. R2. R1. 1. Yeah. R2. Nah. R1. R1. R2. R1. R2, R2, R2. Line's turning green. R2. There we go. Keep the line, hold the line, hold the line, hold the line. R1. Now it's turning green, R1. It's going to be R2 if it turns to green. Means I also need that stamina, possibly. R2. R1. Hurry up. R2. R1. R2. R1. R2. Got him. That's it. Time's up. I guess time was moving while I was catching the fish. That might be the big. That's not the biggest one I got. It's pretty close. So we're doing all right here in our first hour of actual play. 87 and a half. That's how you do that. So we'll end the video pretty soon once we're done with this. I have more rubber than I thought. So I can get some of this money back. Let's get that bread. Rise and grind. Let's get that bread. I don't think I need any more energy drinks, though. I wasn't paying attention to how much money I got for collecting that stuff, though. Yeah, more on the cob, I guess. We'll save our game before we do anything else. Shop. No, we don't need to shop. We just need to save our game.